Good day. We have simple interest. Simple interest is the extra amount money paid for the use of borrowed money or earned on an investment over a certain period of time. So, ang ibig sabihin nito, yung amount na kumbaga hiniram natin, yun yung tinubuan. Yun yung interest. Ang tawag doon ay interest. Yung tubo sa paggamit natin ng amount, yun siya. It is called simple because the interest is calculated only to the original principal throughout the entire loan or investment period, not on accumulated interest. Yan siya. Kumbaga, yung original amount lang na hiniram, yun lang yung may tubo. So, yan ang ibig sabihin ng simple interest. So, hindi siya masyadong complicated kasi dun lang siya mismo sa original amount. So, ito yung formula ng simple interest natin. I is equal to PRT. Now, I stands for interest. P stands for principal. That's the original amount of money borrowed or invested. So, yan yung mga keywords niya. Borrowed, invested, loan, earned. Yan yung mga hindi siya earned. Baga, yun yung yung mga keywords na like borrowed, loan, or loan. So, yun yung principal. That's the principal amount. So, we have another rate, R. That's the rate of interest per year. This one expressed as decimal. Halimbawa, 8%. So, i-divide natin yan siya sa 100. So, magiging 0.08. Kailangan naka-express yun siyang rate of interest in decimals pag sa process siya in solving. So, express that one in decimals. Pero pag final answer na siya, kung rate ang hinahanap, dapat siya naka percentage in percent form. So, for time, so we have T for time. That's for in years. Kung mag-solve tayo, dapat naka in years. And we do have here total amount. Total amount natin, the total amount to be paid or received after T years is A is equal to P plus I. A stands for the total amount, P for the principal, I is for the simple interest. Ang ibang author, instead of total amount na A, ang ginagamit nila maturity value, M, or future value. Yan yung kanilang gamit na total amount. So, iba-ibang author, iba-ibang ang tawag niya, iba-ibang mga formula. Pero same pa rin yung concept nila. Same pa rin. So, we have here for the unit conversions for time and the rate. So, yan, time and the rate. For time naman, if time is in months, i-divide lang natin yan siya, the number of months divided by 12. Yan yung time natin. Kasi in 1 year, we have 12 months. Pag days naman, so, you need to take note for ordinary time and exact time. For ordinary time, number of days divided by 360. Yan siya yung ating ordinary days, ordinary time. Pag exact time naman siya, i-divide lang natin siya sa 365. So, number of days divided by 365. Minsan, yung problem, hindi siya maka-indicate na exact time pag days ang given. Pag walang exact time doon or exact days na nakalagay, ang tawag dyan ay ordinary time. So, i-divide natin yung time natin, yung days, sa 360. Usually, ang ginagamit sa bangko ay ordinary time. So, divide lang sa 360 kasi mas malaki yung kita ng bangko pag ordinary time ang kanilang gagamitin. Yan siya ang comparison ng dalawa, exact time tsaka ordinary time. Mas malaki ang kita pag ordinary time ang gagamitin. For the rate naman, if rate is given as a percentage, so rate R is equal to rate percent divided by 100. I-divide lang natin sa 100 para maging decimal. Now, we have here step-by-step procedure. Ito yung gagawin natin. First is, we need to identify the principal, the rate, and the time. Identify muna natin. And second, we need to convert the rate to decimal form. Third, convert the time to years if given in months or days. Then, number 4, substitute the values into the simple interest formula. Then, add interest to the principal if total amount is required. Pero pag hindi siya required, no, wag nyo nang i-add sa principal ang interest. So, let's have here problems. A person invests 50,000 pesos at a rate of 6% per year for 3 years. Find the simple interest and total amount. So we have here the word invest. It means the 50,000 is principal. And rate 6%. So kailangan maging decimal siya. Divide 100, that is 0.06. And our time here, 3 years. So find the simple interest and the total amount. So here, our formula, I is equal to PRT. Substitute lang natin ating principal 50,000, then rate 0.06, then time 3. Multiply lang natin yan. So we have 9,000. Now to get our total amount, principal plus the interest. Substitute 50,000 plus 9,000. Then we have the total amount of 59,000. Our final answer, our simple interest is 9,000 and the total amount is 59,000. For number 2, how much be invested to earn 4,000 pesos, 4,500 pesos in 9 months at 10% simple interest per year? Ito, so magkano daw yung ating i-invest kung kikita ng 4,500? So it means this 4,500 is na-earn siya. Yan yung interest. In 9 months, ang time natin is 9 months. So, in months man siya, so divide natin siya sa 12. 9 divided by 12, that is 0.75 per year. O, 0.75 year. 10% ang rate natin, that is 0.10. I-divide lang natin sa 100 ang 10%. Then the simple interest formula. So we have I is equal to PRT. So kinonvert natin, nagkaroon tayo ng conversion. So we have the formula of I is equal to PRT. Ito yung formula natin. I is equal to PRT. Yan. So for conversion, ito dito ito yung formula. So for conversion natin, divide both sides by RT. So divide both sides by RT. So para P na lang ang matira, and then equals I divided by RT. Substitute natin 4,500 divided by 0.10 as the rate times 0.75 the time. So, unahin muna natin itong solve. I-solve natin ito. 0.10 times 0.75. The answer is 0.075. So we have here the 0.075. Then 4,500 divided by the result of this 0.075. So our principal is 60,000 pesos. So the answer is 60,000 pesos must be invested. Ayan yung sagot. So that's 60,000 para kikita ng 4,500. Ito, a bank loan of 25,000 pesos earns 3,750 in interest at 12% per year. How long was the loan? So we have here loan. Yan yung word. Ibig sabihin, ito yung principal, 25,000. Earns 3,750. So earn, that's interest. And R is 0.12. That's 12%. And how long? How long, ibig sabihin time ang hinahanap. How long? Our formula, I is equal to PRT. Substitute natin sa ating formula kung hindi tayo magko-convert. For example, ito, wala, without conversion. Pero kung i-convert natin, divide both sides by PR. So, divide both sides by PR. So, here now, substitute muna natin 3,750 as our simple interest, 25,000 our principal, then 0.12 as the rate, and T for the time. So, yan, hinahanap. So, here, now, multiply natin. So, 25,000 times 0.12 times T. So, we have 3,000 T. So, para T na lang ang matira, divide both sides by 3,000. Ito na yung result. Divide both sides by 3,000. 3,750 divided by 3,000. The answer is 1.25 years. 1.25 years. So to convert this one into yung 0.25 para maging months yan siya, if ever months ang hinahanap, yung 0.25 i-multiply natin siya sa 12 kasi in 1 year meron tayong 12 months. So yung 0.25 times 12, the answer is 3. So that's 3 months. So 3 months plus itong 1 in 1 year, 12 months man. So 12 plus 3, so we have 15 months. So ito yung sagot, 1.25 years or 15 months. Another problem. A sum of 80,000 pesos earns 12,000 pesos in interest over 3 years. what is the annual simple interest rate. So ang hinahanap natin is rate. And then we have here principal 80,000. And then simple interest natin is 12,000. Time is 3. So from our simple interest formula, I is equal to PRT. So substitute natin 12,000 simple interest, principal 80,000, then R ang hinahanap, then 3 yung time. So for ito, multiply natin. So result niyan 80,000 times 3, we have 240,000. Then copy R. So, divide both sides by 240,000. So divide both sides by 240,000. So R na lang ang matira sa kabila. Ito. Then 12,000 divided by 240,000. The result is 0.5. So kailangan in percent. So times 100%. So we have 5%. So we have here the interest per year is 5%. Ayan yung final answer natin. Ito. Number 5. 15,000 pesos is invested at 8% per year. Find the interest after 10 months. So we have principal 15,000 pesos. Yan, kasi meron tayong word na invested. Then rate is 8%, 0.08. Then we have T is 10 months. Divide natin siya sa 12. I yung hinahanap. Find the interest. So substitute natin sa ating given. 15,000 principal times 0.08 times 10 over 12. Ito, pwede pag i-divide muna natin ito, kailangan kung ano yung, wag muna tayong mag-round off. Kung ano yung display sa calculator, yan yung isulat lahat. Lahat ng mga decimals isulat. So, huwag kayong mag-round off sa process. So, here, unahin muna natin ito. 15,000 times 0.08, we have 1,200. Then, times 10 divided by 12. The answer is 1,000. Now, our final answer, the simple interest is 1,000. And that's all.